Hi folks, welcome back. We have ticket 209 in our hunt for a jackpot. We are starting with UG, U-N-G. Let's see what we got. Hexagon has a G. Guidance has a G and a U. It shares that U with U. How about that? Where else for our gooey G and U? Is that all of them? Do I see a Q? If I see a Q, I might find a U. I don't see one. I don't see any more G's or U's. Let's move on. A and M. We have an A in scale, our bonus word. Koala and guidance share an A. Koala and taxi share an A. Zodiac has an A. T has an A. Stalemate and commit share an M. And commit has another M. Stalemate has a couple of A's. Hexagon and fall share an A. Strainer has an A. Royal has an A. A's and M's, did we get them all? Sure looks like it. Well, we have an F and an L. Scale has an L. Koala has an L. Royal has an L. Lovely has an L. Stalemate and fall share an L, and fall has another one. Yeah, I would tell you it's missing an F, but it's not, because we have an F too. So fall becomes our first word. Nice. One down. 9 more to go. And if we're real lucky, 10. Yeah, that'd be crazy. To get our first bonus word on a jackpot? I don't think that's going to happen. F and L. Did we get them all? Kind of got distracted. Lovely has an L. Any more F's or L's? I don't see any. So let's keep going. R and an X. Taxi has an X. Strainer and Royal share an R. Strainer has another R. Any more R's? I don't see another R or an X. Alright, let's go. There's an E and an N. We have an E in scale. We have an E in guidance. We have an N in guidance. We have an N in no. We have an E in T, which is just missing a T. Obey has an E. It shares with stalemate. Stalemate has another E. Hexagon has an N. Vent has an N. Strainer and niece share an N. Strainer has an E. Whoops, vent and hexagon have an E. Niece and lovely share an E. Tie and niece share an E. Any more N's or E's? I don't see them. B and a V. Obey has a B. Vent has a V. It's just missing a T. Our second word just missing a T. B and V. Do we have any more? Lovely has V. We do have more. But now, are we done? I think we're done. Okay, let's go on. We have a D and a W. Guidance has a D. Zodiac has a D. No has a W. Any more D's and W's? I don't see any. Alright, let's go on. S and an I. Scale has an S. Our bonus word is just missing a C. S and I. Guidance has an I. And it is just missing a C. Zodiac and taxi are missing an I. Taxi is just missing a T. Tie has an I, and it's just missing a T. Niece has an I, and it's just missing a C. Strainer has an I. Commit has an I. Strainer and stalemate have an S. So strainer's just missing a T. Stalemate's just missing a T. Alright, now it's what we need. T and I. Or T and C. That's what we want. What do we have? We have a Z and an O. Well, that helps. Zodiac has an O and a Z. Royal has an O, leaving just a Y. Lovely has an O, shares with Opt. Lovely is just missing a Y. Zodiac is just missing a C now. Koala is just missing a K. No is just missing a K. U has an O, and it's just missing a Y. Obey, has an O, and it's just missing a Y. Commit and Hexagon share an O. We have an X already, didn't we? Yeah, Hexagon has an X. We missed that one. Hexagon's missing an H. Only Opt and Commit have 2 letters. Everything else looks like it's down to just 1. Oh boy. See what our bonus letters give us. We have a P. Well, that knocks out one of our 2-letter words. So Opt is just missing a T. Oh boy, can we get a good bonus letter? Let's see what we got. We have an H. Well, that gives us hexagon. I think that's our second word. Fall and hexagon. We have another H. Gosh, we do not. Ticket 209 is not a winner. We scratched a lot off. Scale would have been 10. That's kind of... Well, I don't know. This is about as fun, but not a winner. Come back tomorrow. Hopefully we have more fun and get a winner. Till then, bye.